Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another edition of Pass or Fail. This is Creation talking, and today I'll be playing the game Kujira no Hara by Roi of the Suisse. This game is not in English, but I'll be translating the dialogues as I play along. The reason why I decided to pick a French-speaking game is because I thought it would be a nice change, and besides, this game is very original. I mean, it seems to be, which is always a nice breath of fresh air. So the title of the game means the whale's belly, and it's a 10 to 4. So let's get started. The title screen is nice. I appreciate the author's effort to create custom graphics, but I do hope that in the future some things will be redrawn, especially the feet of the main character, and the texture of the hair is not very well done. And as for the background, that's fine, but yeah, the ground is okay, I guess, but yeah, the whole graphical aspect is a good first step in the right direction, but there's still a long way to go. So new game, load the game and quit as usual. So let's get started. This says, which version of the introduction do you want to see? So the long version, the short version, or skip introduction. This is the first time I see this in an RPG Maker game, where you have actually two versions of the introduction. A long one for people who likes to read when playing an role-playing game, which is definitely not me, and a shorter version, which probably suits my taste. I don't want to skip the introduction because I'd be missing some information about the game, so I'll just choose the short introduction. But really, picking, giving the player the opportunity to choose what kind of introduction they want is a good idea, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna write my name. Okay, one thing I noticed about this name menu is pretty simple. I don't think it was a good idea to choose this kind of background with the color of the text, because white on such a pale color is pretty much unreadable. But so that's something that can be easily fixed, so no problem. So let's go. Oh, little moon there. Kujira no hara. Nice. Yeah, the moon. I don't know what happened. Oh, a whale flying in the sky. I don't mind. It's pretty cool. The animation could use a few more frames, but that's cool. The moon kind of looks like a cookie, and I don't know why the outline of the moon is so blurred. I know what the artist was trying to do, but I don't think that's very well done. So yeah, the graphics are okay. Then it says that it's a Japanese tale translated by Dr. Rolf. The way that the path just stops, I don't know if you saw that, or just starts actually very abruptly, was kind of weird, but again, a nice attempt at custom. Yeah, the graphics are okay. They do look a little bit, something like that a beginner would draw. For instance, the texture and how the sheet of the bed is done is just very bubbly and very basic. But okay, so the main character seems to be fishing. Not much dialogue so far, which is good. So this proves that it's actually possible to have an introduction which can get ideas and meanings without just flooding the player character, the reader, with text. When using text, I think using as little text as possible. Just really using what is essential is a good thing, as opposed to reading long, drawn-out introduction, which I've experienced so far. Oh, a whale is coming out, jumping out of the water. The water is well done, honestly. That's the best. I think that's what's been done the best so far. So I think some things are at least pixel art. The outline seems to be jagged, so I'm guessing that's pixel art. So we're about. Oh, this says that that's the author wrote the story and dialogues. So nice little animation there. Then again, it just keeps saying who did what. I won't translate. That's not that important. But yeah, I like this little. It's not that well done, but I like the idea behind it. It reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, when the character falls into when Alice falls into that hole at the beginning of the story. So pretty much, the text just says that he did everything. Music is also from Moonwolf Creation. The logo's pretty cool. I don't know if he did it, but it's nice. And I should tell you that the author of this game also happens to compose a lot of music for amateur RPG games. So I'm right away in control of my character. So, you know, even though there was no text at all, we still know that, you know, we just fell into the belly of a whale, and we have to figure it out, you know, what's going to happen from that point on. So, yeah, I think it's very original, and that's great. And the tile set is actually not bad at all. I like the way it looks, although once again I have trouble with the character, the sprite character's hair. That's fine. I mean, nothing too fancy, but it's good enough. There seems to be like an oyster there. I'll check that out later. I'll check it out right now. Oh, doesn't do it. Oh, he doesn't do anything. Okay, that's the menu. The menu is not very aesthetic, but that's fine. So let's continue our exploration of the cave. It's obviously very Zelda-inspired, the perspective and the way it looks. So we're exploring the belly of the whale. What is this thing? Okay, it doesn't hurt me anyway. Oh, okay. So this heals you. Oops, sorry. Press the wrong button. This heals you and says, "Do you want to save your game?" I'll save my game. I think. Maybe providing more information. Just gonna move my microphone for a minute. I think providing more information about you know, what items are relevant and which items aren't, and how you can use them would be a good thing. Keep walking in some kind of water there. Again, it would have been nice to see, you know, some kind of reflection on the ground that you're walking in water. Unless it's not water, it might be something else. We'll see. So let's go up there. Water there. Okay, cool. See, you can see some. Oh, cool. See, you cool. Oh. Okay, no, you can't swim actually. Sorry, I thought you could, but you can't. When you fall in the water, you just lose some energy, which seems to be those green circles on the top left of your screen, and you're just warped or teleported back on the ground, much like Zelda once again. So I'll go and talk to that bird over there. He says, "Hi, who are you?" I'm a colibri. It's a kind of bird. I keep Methuselah company. That old man behind me. He's looking for something. I don't know what. I don't know why, but I think you're gonna. I don't know why, but I think you should help him. Okay, that's cool. I like this little. I like this little sprite there of this colibri. It looks good. I like it. So let's go and talk to the old guy because I can't go left. Oops. And I can't go right either, unless I can push those crates, which I can't. So let's go and talk to the old guy. How can I go through there? Oh, hi. I've never seen you before in Kujira. That's strange. Kujira, who are you? What are you doing here? So what are you doing here? I'm looking for some very important item, and I think it's around here. But I'm way too tall and big, and my arthritis doesn't allow, you know, it's too painful, and I can't go through that place. Okay. I know. Since you're smaller, how about you go through that hole and for me? Sure. I'll just go see sure, because I'm sure I have no choice anyway. Perfect. I was certain that you would agree. Okay, so Methuselah just moved, and now it's up to us to explore this little cavity there. I wonder which hole of the whale we're exploring right now. Which part of the whale? So I just move in there. There, that's cool. Okay, there's something there. It's kind of like a statue, Methuselah statue. I really like this kind of like anime style of statue. It looks good. I have to say, I think the art is pretty unequal. It's kind of strange how this statue, I can't really criticize it. I think it looks great. But on the other hand, some aspect of the character could really be done better. So I'll just check this. Us, the Vikings, used to build some statues. However, since they don't have any use, we put them anywhere. To move a statue, go in front and press space. Then you can either pull or push. You can't push them in sand. Oh, the green thing is sand because there's some wheels underneath it. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and pull. Okay, there's an entrance behind. And again, the pulling mechanic reminds me of Zelda, which is a good thing. Okay, let's continue this exploration. I'm about 10 minutes into the game, so... okay, can I? So I'll pull... okay. Huh? How am I gonna get in there? Okay. Not sure, really. Okay. No, I can't. I can't. Oh, I can actually. Okay, so I guess I have no choice to drag this all the way to the beginning. I wouldn't have expected that I can like pull in the corner because I'm already there. It doesn't make sense that if I move, then I just pull it. I mean, in real world logic, it makes sense, but in video game logic, it doesn't. You know, if in real world you could just use your arm in diagonal and pull the statue, but no, that way doesn't really make sense. I think this puzzle is not that useful because it's just wasting time pretty much, and also it kind of like shows some strange gameplay mechanics, which I don't think makes sense to be able to pull this thing in, you know, diagonal. Well, not diagonal, but in the corner. But anyways, so some more statues there. I guess I'm gonna push this one over there and pull this one over there. Here. Oh no, I can't do that. Wait, I can't do that. Can I? No, I can't. I have to push that there. Pull this one. Pull this one. Pull this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull this one, and then I'm gonna pull this way. Okay, well, then again, it's you know, the whole pulling in the corner thing seems to be, you know, necessary in the game. So I guess I shouldn't complain too much about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and... oh wait, how am I gonna do this? How am I going to do this? I'm gonna go out, and I'll go back in. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll go back in. So how am I going to do this? Oh, okay, I know. I'm just gonna pull this here, and then I'm gonna start with this one, and this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way. So the puzzle element is nice. I like that. I mean, I like those kind of puzzles. I think they're great. So now I can go in. Yeah. Okay. So I can save my game here. Okay, some more statue puzzle. Oh god. I think maybe the statue puzzle could be a little bit more scattered throughout the game instead of like dishing out one puzzle after another involving pushing statues right away. So I think that's a bit overdone, but yeah. Let's just try to make the best out of this. Let's see. Here. Thankfully, I think this one won't be too hard. Yeah, this one is easy, so that's cool. I'm just going to read this. To use a weapon, you have to press X to go in the menu. Then you go equipment, and then you choose. Just press Q to use it. So I'm guessing I'm going to find something in there. Oh, this is a kind of like a pun. It's a mix of two words of like a seashell and a chest, but it doesn't work in English, but it's pretty clever. So I'll open it. Cool. I like the little sound effect there. It's great. So I found a saber, the saber of Krakatram. I can't see the weapon anywhere though. I don't know if it's supposed to be floating above me. I mean, the Zelda influence is pretty obvious. You know how he just raises his hand in the air. You know, and I'm guessing probably the weapon should be there. Anyways. Oh yeah, it says it's part of the 7 invisible weapons you've never heard. But I know the author, I think the author mentioned somewhere that this was just a way so they didn't have to sprite the weapons. That lazy bastard. No, I'm kidding, I know the guy. He says that this item is very precious, but it's also invisible, so you have to use your imagination. So I'm gonna take that weapon there. That's a pretty cheap shot as an excuse not to display the weapon, but I guess I'll have to do. So I don't know if that's what Methuselah wants, but I'm gonna have to call this a wrap. I'm gonna keep on talking while I'm playing the game. All in all, I think it's a good game. I mean, it certainly shows potential. The puzzles could be scattered in a more, intuitive way. And the weapon should be sprited, definitely. And the graphics are unequal. Like, some things I wouldn't touch, like the tile set or the statue, but other things, like the actual drawings of the introduction and, anything not related to pixel art, those things, I think, should be fixed, in my opinion. So I'm going to try to break that... Oops, sorry. I have to break that crate there. Yeah, so some animation for the crates would have been nice. Which wasn't done either. So anyways, this is a good start, but there's certainly a lot of work to do. The music is nice. Like as I said, some tile set is nice. I think the storytelling is fine, even though there's not much text. So I mean, that's cool. And yeah, so that's about it. I don't have enough time to talk about the game anymore. But yeah, it's a nice, fresh new game.